What's up, it's Ludski here. We are doing a quick, simple video on how to put on some wheel spacers. One thing to notice about these things is oftentimes you do hear some horror stories, so if you're going to buy them, buy the right kinds. Do not buy those Chinese ones for $100 on eBay. You might as well just go buy Spider Tracks. That's the most popular, trusted, they're the right ones. And some other companies are starting to make some, so what I've always ran is Spider Tracks, so that's just the safest way to go. So first off, what you need when you get them in the box, you're basically going to get two, usually come in sets of two. You're going to get your wheel spacers as well as some small lugs for them. And again, make sure they're meant for your vehicle, so they have the 5x5 pattern. And first off, you want to clean everything below it to make sure it's sitting on flat. We did that beforehand with our fingers. And you'll slide on your new spacer there. You'll put on your 5 lugs. Just do them by hand at first, that way you don't have to try to fight with your wrench the whole time. And these things are going to go on at 110 foot-pounds. And one thing I would recommend doing is putting on some thread locker. And so for these, make sure you put the thread locker onto the lugs that are going to the original stock lugs, the ones that are inside these holes, not your wheel lugs that are currently going to go on. You do that, you're going to have a hard time trying to get your wheels off every time. So you want to put them on those. It just needs a dab. You don't need to drench the thing in it, as Dennis from Terraflex would say. Just go ahead and put your little bit on, tighten it down to 110 foot-pounds, and then once you got that on, basically, it's as simple as putting your old tire back on. So, once you get these hand tightened as much as you can, it does help to have a partner here, to have them put your foot on the brakes. One thing I forgot to mention here, if you don't have a partner to put their foot on the brakes, one thing you can do, unfortunately we could not, because we have no axle shafts in the front, is put the Jeep with the 3 wheels on the ground, put it in 4-wheel drive, and you'll try to move it. It'll go a little bit, but then it'll lock up because the other side isn't wanting to move. So that's one way if you don't have a partner to put their foot on the brakes to stop the wheel from moving. Just a 21 millimeter socket to get these little bolts back on. And so the brake foot on the brakes will help this from rotating. So we'll go ahead and get these tightened real quick. He's worked on tires before. And now we're going to torque it to 110, so we're going to have our handy helper with their foot on the brakes. Notice he's going in the star pattern. That's to make sure it tightens down evenly. So muscular. Now the next step is to basically put your tire back on. Those biceps. And again, we're going to go with the same thing again. Hand tighten them in to get them, just so you don't have to fight them with your piece. We happen to have some Gorilla locking lugs, so we have to use a key for them, but if you're using regular lugs, that's fine. Again, they're going to go on at how many foot-pounds?
110.
110 foot-pounds once again. So go ahead and do that star pattern. And that's basically it, guys. One thing I forgot to mention here is you can use a jack stand to get it up, but it is recommended you put an actual... Sorry. You can use your jack to lift it up, but use an actual jack stand to hold it. You do not want to put all the pressure on the jack, because some of them do like to fail or will lower. And if you're under it while it's starting to lower, not going to have a good time. So just make sure you got some safety, got your gloves on, and have a good time. I hope this video helped you out, guys. Give me a like, because it helps me out. Subscribe if you like videos like this, and comment below if you have any questions.